Okay, I just realized after 5 minutes that the camera wasn't recording. So here I go again. Hello, everybody. These are my first library books that I've borrowed from the Brooklyn Public Library System, specifically the Adams Street Library, if I'm not mistaken. That library branch, really nice, really cool. It is literally 5 minutes from a cafe that I used to go to all the time for K-pop cupcake events. And I'm kind of mad at myself that it took me years to find it. So yeah, now I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna go over there even if there's no K-pop cup sleeve events. Anyway, so the first two books that I have are sci-fi fantasy books. They're a duology with a really cool covers. The first one is called A Tempest of Tea. That is the first one. So pretty. And then the second one, which I'm really happy they had, the second one is A Steeping of Blood. So pretty, so nice. Also, I was really shocked that all these books were hardcover. I never get hardcover books from the library, so I was very shocked. And also, I'm glad they gave me this bag. They gave me this bag free. And I'm glad they had one because these books were heavy, so I needed an extra bag. Okay, so A Tempest of Tea. Why save the world when you can have tea? On the streets of White Roaring, Arthie Casimir, I hope I'm saying that right, is a criminal mastermind and collector of secrets. Her prestigious tea room transforms into an illegal bloodhouse by night, catering to vampires feared by society. But when her establishment is threatened, Arthie is forced to strike an unlikely deal with an alluring adversary to save it, as she can't do the job alone. Calling on some of the city's most skilled outcasts, Arthie hatches a plan to infiltrate the sinister, glittering vampire society known as the Ethereum. Ethereum. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong as well. But not everyone in her ragtag crew is on her side, and as the truth behind the heist unfolds, Arthie finds herself in the midst of a conspiracy that will threaten the world as she knows it. These were some of the books that me and my bestie were looking through to pick for our first buddy read. It's not the one that ended up winning, but I told her, hey, I'm gonna see if I could find them in the library, and it could be maybe the next one we read. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to these. Next up are two classics that I read a long time ago in university, and I forgot that this next one is massive. My bestie was like, maybe because they gave you a condensed version. It's the Iliad, everybody. The Iliad. Bro, look at this big book. Oh my God. The Iliad is basically the story of Troy, like the invasion of Troy. It's a massive, but it looks so nice. The pages aren't that bad. I mean, yeah, they're not that bad. Look at them. That's not bad. I mean, come on. A classic I have not read in a long time, but I remember enjoying it back in university in Puerto Rico. We read it in English and in Spanish, which I really liked. I remember Achilles, his I forgot the phrases, like they have like certain characters have like a whole phrase to them. And I remember Achilles was Achilles el de los pies ligeros. I don't remember what it was in English. Okay, next up. Another classic, The Aeneid. I hope I'm saying that right. The Aeneid, La Eneida. I don't remember this quite well. I do remember the Iliad, but the Aeneid, I hardly remember the details. So yeah, I wanted to read the Aeneid. Crafted during the reign of Augustus Caesar at the outset of the Roman Empire, Virgil's Aeneid is a tale of thrilling adventure, extreme adversity, doomed romance, faithful battles, and profound loss. Through its stirring account of human struggle, meddling gods, and conflicting destinies, the poem brings to life the triumphs and trials that led to one of the most powerful societies the world has ever known. Unlike its Homeric predecessors, which arose from a long oral tradition, the Aeneid was composed by a singular poetic genius, and it has ever since been celebrated as one of the greatest literary achievements of antiquity. I think the Aeneid is after the Iliad, so after what happens in Troy, if I'm not mistaken. And I think the Odyssey is even after that. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. But yeah, after I finish the Iliad and the Aeneid, I will for sure read the Odyssey because that one I have not read before. So yeah, those are all the library books I got from the Brooklyn Public Library. And I love this tote bag. It's so cute. It fit all my 4 gigantic, massive books. Wow. And yeah, I really can't wait to sit down and read them. But of course, I have to finish reading the rest of the books. But yeah, those are all the books I got from the library. Guys, go support your local library. Get yourself a library card. Support your local libraries.